We will take a break after completing this task. We should get to work, right? You must arrive on time for the appointment. He took a shower and got ready for bed. I can type fast on the keyboard. The movie we watched yesterday was a romantic comedy. Workers have been building the house for months. It may rain later today. I'm very relieved. They were singing karaoke at the party. They are afraid of speaking in public. There were too many people at the concert. They were practicing their dance routine. I read that book and my friends did too. We need to clean the bathroom. They traveled to many countries. We should call them later, right? He has a great sense of humor. I was living in London. She is writing a story for her blog. Yellow flowers are brighter than white ones. The book is very difficult for me to understand. They are trying to solve the math problem together. They watched a play in the theater. Black coffee is stronger than white. The concert was liked by everyone. He won't come to the party if he doesn't know anyone. When the weather warms up, I go swimming. He plays tennis twice a week. The yellow butterfly is more beautiful than the white one. The violin is the most sensitive musical instrument. If he doesn't hurry, he'll miss the bus. They said we won the match yesterday. They couldn't believe it themselves. I'm taking a shower right now. If it's sunny tomorrow, we can have a picnic. I helped my brother with his homework. She will visit her grandparents when she goes on vacation. The train leaves at 9. He hates crowded places. The little fluffy dog is my pet. I am God's beloved servant. We have to finish the report before the deadline. He could find a job in the city. My family goes to work by bus. If he studied harder, he would pass the exam. If you work hard, you will be successful. He is waiting for his friend in the cafe. They may forget to bring their passports. He had lived in London for 3 years before moving to New York. I often visit my elders. He's not planning a trip, is he? The message has been translated into Spanish. He cooked dinner for himself. He jogs in the park every morning. We'll have dinner after the movie is over. I will go to the party tomorrow. The piano has been playing for hours. How striking. They had eaten before going to the movies. The sun rises from the east. He bought himself a present for his birthday. We can have pizza for dinner. Drink plenty of water if it's hot. I wish I had gone to bed earlier last night. We can't go on vacation if we don't save money. They haven't finished their homework, have they? He disciplined himself to study every day. The Mona Lisa is the most famous painting in the world. What a beautiful day. He helps his father fix the broken chair. He has been fixing the car since morning. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. We'll have a barbecue in the backyard. They must be excited for their upcoming vacation. If you don't hurry, we'll miss the bus. He cleaned his room on Saturday. We had already reserved a table before we arrived at the restaurant. What a beautiful dress. What a beautiful sunset. Yellow flowers are brighter than white ones. They were rehearsing for the school play. If it snows tomorrow, we will make a snowman. They did not eat enough vegetables in their diet. He knows how to swim. The dog is barking at the postman. We should practice English every day. Wake up immediately when the alarm goes off. He needs to be prepared for his presentation tomorrow. We've been friends since high school. The train will arrive in 5 minutes. They haven't seen each other in a long time, have they? He visited his friend in another city. They prefer action movies. If I had a better memory, I would remember people's names. How wonderful. I'm tired, he said. You didn't see him yesterday, did you? I think it will rain this afternoon. I think it will rain this afternoon. Do you know the woman who works at the bank? I'm the cat sleeping on the couch. We had visited that museum on our previous trip to the city. Can you understand what I'm saying? How beautiful. We can go shopping after work. We were waiting for the bus in the rain. The concert will start at 20:00. He may need to borrow your car. If they invite us, we should bring a gift. I've never been to Paris, he said. The song I heard on the radio got stuck in my tongue. They like to watch movies on weekends. I burned myself while cooking dinner. We will have lunch as soon as we finish the presentation. We have to study for the exam. You remember your name. He studied French for 2 years. If he finishes his work on time, he will come to the party. He is reading a book while drinking tea. The decision was made by the committee. She has to visit her grandmother at the hospital. I'll be ready until you come to pick me up. He hates crowded places. We go to English courses. I take a nap when I'm feeling tired. If he can't catch the previous bus, he'll be late. Did they finish their work before going into the game? If it was warmer, we would have gone swimming. It consists of 3 parts. He could learn to play the guitar. They can play the guitar, so can we. I am sure they will like the concert very much. I can study abroad next year. They have a successful business. We'll meet at the restaurant, right? Did they finish their work before going into the game? The letter was delivered to the wrong address. We can go for a walk in the city. The dog is chasing its tail in the backyard. The cat chased the mouse. He has a great sense of humor. They had lived in that house for 10 years before they moved in. They are learning to swim this summer. They can't speak Spanish, can they? They laughed at themselves for a stupid mistake. If he had a guitar, he would play in a band. He won't be able to come to the party, is he? If he comes early, we can have dinner together. We have known each other since our childhood. They lived in that house for a long time. If he can't catch the previous bus, he'll be late. Did you see my keys? Asked. If I had a magic wand, I would grant all your wishes. He rewarded himself with a day off. The movie we watched yesterday was a romantic comedy. We go to English courses. They have lived in that house for 10 years. He is watching a movie in the cinema. They traveled a lot before they had children. I am feeding the cat. They like to watch movies on weekends. The date worked for the exam. Do you like swimming? He will be angry if you forget your birthday. She needs to organize her wardrobe. The elephant is the heaviest land animal. How beautiful. How unforgettable. The boy sitting next to me is my best friend. We were cooking dinner together. He told me, I don't like spicy food. The view of the hotel we stayed in was very beautiful. If you water the plants, they will grow. She has to cook for her family tonight. You should take care of yourself while traveling. I helped my brother with his homework. I've never been to Paris, he said. The car has been running for 5 hours. He was able to quickly solve the math problem. If you eat too much, you will feel sick. I read a novel this week. If you don't hurry, we'll miss the bus. When it's your turn, take your shot. My cousin likes to take pictures. The Grand Canyon is the deepest canyon in the United States. He bought a new car. How comfortable. The baby was sleeping soundly in his crib. How funny. If they book a table, they would have dinner at the restaurant. The house was sold at a high price. Did you play football in high school? I am very impressed. We have to buy food weekly. I wish I didn't have to study for this exam. I study English every day. If we save money, we can go on vacation. The concert starts at 2000. I have to clean the house before the guests arrive. Dogs are friendlier than cats. She managed to bake a delicious cake. The girl who plays the piano is very talented. The dog is barking at the postman. Stronger than your friend. He'll be upset if you don't attend his birthday party. The book was borrowed from the library. I'm tired, he said. We clean the house on Saturdays. We are planning to go on vacation next month. The baby has been crying for hours. I like to read books in my spare time. I'll lend you my umbrella in case it rains. They did not eat enough vegetables in their diet. They like to go jogging in the morning. The boy whose bike was stolen reported the situation to the police. I can't believe. She has been working as a teacher since last month. We're going shopping this weekend. He was painting in art class. That's incredible. It can be a busy day at work. Dogs are friendlier than cats. The city I live in is crowded. When the sun goes down, the sky turns orange. He hates being late. He's not happy with his job, is he? He can go to a job interview. My sister made the cake. You like chocolate, don't you? We used to gather as a family during the holidays. The restaurant we went to last week had delicious food. When it snows, I like to make a snowman. You must be kind to others and treat them with respect. If he worked, he would pass the exam. We need to clean the bathroom. Remember the boy who helped us yesterday? He was on the phone with his friend. They have lived in this neighborhood for years. It could be a famous actor. I can't wait. He is on the phone with his friend. He always wears a suit to work. They may not understand the instructions. If you don't hurry, you'll miss the bus. I have never had such delicious food before that restaurant. He is reading a book while drinking tea. We'll have a barbecue in the backyard. He hates studying. They want to go shopping this afternoon. I burned myself while cooking dinner. He didn't buy new shoes, did he? Will you meet me at the cafe? He fixed the broken computer. The dress she's wearing is beautiful. She has been working as a teacher since last month. He will be happy if you give him a gift. He did not pass the test because he did not understand the subject. The date worked for the exam. You have to save money for emergencies. He has been fixing the car since morning. Do you know the person who won the lottery? Did you finish your homework before going out to play? I wish I had $1 million. Do you know the man who won the lottery? The movie interests him. I don't like studying, my brother doesn't like it either. The cheetah is the fastest land animal. I need to get some food for dinner. They couldn't believe it themselves. The yellow butterfly is more beautiful than the white one. He was taking a shower when the doorbell rang. I visited the city where my grandfather was born. He's not coming to the party, is he? He doesn't eat meat, does he? The photo was posted on social media. As soon as we finish cooking dinner, we will watch a movie. He doesn't speak French, does he? Black shoes are more stylish than brown ones. The computer he uses for work is old. He has been working for this company for 10 years. Tom is the funniest person I know. If I win the lottery, I'll buy a new car. If I see him, I'll tell him the news. The Mona Lisa is the most famous painting in the world. Apples are the most consumed fruit. The letter was written in English. They prefer action movies. Where is the nearest supermarket? Asked. If they invited me, I would join the party. We paint the living room. She managed to bake a delicious cake. We know the song. He forgot to bring his homework. Students were discussing a topic in class. The Mona Lisa is the most famous painting in the world. He had read the book twice before recommending it to me. It's making me burst into tears. If I had a camera, I would take pictures of the sunset. Can you lend me your car for the weekend? They went for a walk in the mountains. Breathtaking. The baby has been sleeping for 2 hours. The woman living next door is a doctor. The picture was hung on the wall. The black cat is quieter than the white one. My cousin likes to take pictures. He brushes his teeth twice a day. They must be enjoying their vacation at the beach. If I had more energy, I would go for a run. They just moved to a new apartment. The yellow umbrella is larger than the red one. He will plant flowers in the garden. It's making me burst into tears. I found myself singing along to the song. He is watching a football match on TV. He wishes he could swim like a fish. They're not going on vacation, are they? The Himalayas are the highest mountain ranges on Earth. He could have won the competition. They were having a picnic in the park. We watched movies all day. They laughed at themselves for a stupid mistake. They studied English for a long time. I wish I had gone to bed earlier last night. They go to school on their bikes. I cooked a delicious dinner. If you don't wear a coat, you'll catch a cold. The guests were coming to the party. If it's cold outside, we make a fire. He worked until late last night. The guests were coming to the party. The man talking to your mother is my father. I'm tired, he said. I have too many items in my backpack. What a nice view. He was taking a shower when the doorbell rang. The dog barked at himself in the mirror. I used to wear glasses, but I have contact lenses. If I had more time, I would learn to play the piano. They've known each other since college. If you work hard, you will be successful. If you don't lock the door, anyone can enter the house. How talented. His house is further away than ours. The black cat is quieter than the white one. If I have enough money, I will buy a new car. The house was decorated for the party. We congratulated ourselves on a successful job. He has been reading for hours. He may forget to bring his umbrella. They can't speak Spanish, can they? My favorite song is, "What a Beautiful City." The woman who lives next door is very friendly. If he had time, he would help you with your project. They pushed themselves to the limit. This is the school where my mother taught. They can't swim, can they? Tom has been working on his project since yesterday. You didn't see that movie, did you? She knows how to cook. We won the game because we played well. We found ourselves lost in the city. He walked his dog in the park. The Nile is the longest river in the world. I visited the city where my grandfather was born. My father works late tonight. We clean the house on the weekend. He wished he hadn't missed the bus. The book is very difficult for me to understand. I've already watched the new movie. He jogs in the park every morning. Workers were repairing the road. The dog was chasing its tail in the backyard. They had a swimming pool in their backyard. If they invite us, we'll join the party. Have you traveled the world? He was painting in art class. He ate too many cookies and felt sick. They like to camp in the mountains. The dress she bought is very expensive. The new phone is lighter than the old one. Had he ever been to Australia before his business trip? After we finish our meal, we have dessert. The newspaper was read by many. Could you please turn off the lights before you go? If I win the lottery, I will travel the world. They may have made a reservation in advance. Giraffe has the longest neck among land animals. If he doesn't practice more, he won't pass the driver's license exam. How breathtaking. They said we won the match yesterday. We watched a football match on TV. I have a friend whose father is a doctor. Can you get some milk on the way home, please? They listen to music while studying. Is there enough food for everyone at the party? The elephant is the heaviest land animal. I wish he had studied abroad.